Hello everybody, welcome to the channel, and let's dive into the message straight away. So the message that we have coming for today is really it's really interesting. So the first card that I pulled is trust yourself. That is really about confidence, embodying confidence, but also opening the heart. And we have here the all for wisdom, but also the heart and the third eye. So it's really about walking in this life, trusting your inner knowing, your intuition, and letting the heart guide you where you're meant to go. And the second card was the split your focus, followed by feel into emotion and release all patterns. So what we have here is really it feels like a crossroad, but at the same time it means like walk both paths together. There is a third way that is actually uniting both of these paths. What is this about? On the one hand, we have confidence, we have letting the heart and your inner knowing, your inner wisdom guiding you, and we have good luck, mirrored also by the Four of Wands and the Star, the Ace of Wands. Extremely positive cards. We have really an opening of a gateway of possibilities and manifestations coming through. With the Four of Wands, with the Star and the Four of Wands together, I almost want to say a new foundation, a new way of living that is actually led by hope, but also by the Star. To me represents also destiny, something that is higher than ourselves, something that is bigger, but in a good sense, because at the end it is ourselves. It is actually the light that is guiding us back to ourselves, understanding actually that everything that is within is also without, and through this opening up the way for all the manifestations that we want and all what we are working on. And with the Ace of Wands, what we have also could be new ideas, new projects, new passions, something new that is opening up. And I have this also with good luck card, wishes granted. But what I see here is really the gateway that is leading us to a higher self, to our higher self, to our... It's like a portal that is opening up to our full potential. And this is extremely beautiful. But what we have also is a sort of, this is one way, but there is the other side of the coin. And this side of the coin is really about karma, is about feeling into emotion, releasing emotions, releasing old patterns, not by shying them away, not by avoiding to look at them, but actually acknowledging them, actually going deeper into these old patterns, looking at them, bringing light and consciousness to them so that we can heal them. And this is mirrored by the healing stones and the Devil card. The Devil card for me in this moment is really about karma, is really about what is binding us. And we have the ability to free ourselves, but we need to take our consciousness, our light, our healing into these darker, quote-unquote, spaces, shadowy spaces. And we have a sort of promise of success in this with the Lover and the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords in this moment is standing out to me as inner, something that is happening actually inside of us. We have on the one hand a manifestation that likely is happening also in the outer world, that actually is about receiving something. But on the other hand, inside of us, this is happening as well. And this is happening through the healing of our patterns and our karma. And as I was saying, the Lovers together with the Four of Swords to me is really speaking about this kind of alchemy process, the reintegration of all the aspects of us, could be masculine and feminine, but not necessarily, could be shadows, could be whatever, that is actually opening up the way for the awakening or ascension, whatever you want to say. And the Four of Swords to me is really speaking about looking inside and allowing ourselves the space for this to happen. And what is that we are actually releasing? Well, yeah, and this is also mirrored by the Two of Wands. We have a choice to make. We have a choice. Do we want to stay stuck into these old patterns that to me are represented by this energy: conflict, overthinking, running too much into thoughts, into worries. And the Page of Swords to me in this moment is standing out as putting too much boundaries, taking distance with people, not allowing people to coming too close, always being kind of afraid of others. But this is of course also when we are in this energy, we are not allowing to receive, we are not allowing others, people to give us, or the situation and the circumstances around us to actually manifest our wishes, because we are not open, our heart is not open to receive, we are guarded. So this is something that is healing, that in this moment we are splitting our focus, we are allowing both these things to happen. On the one hand, there is something internal that is working out, that is working itself out, that is healing. But and on the other hand, we are opening up through this process the possibility of receiving our manifestations and what we actually want. And this is really beautiful. So we actually have a transition happening in this moment, a transition between different phases. And this is taking us to the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles to me is really a beautiful energy, not only because she is sovereign, but also because she's very nurturing and caring. She is creating into the world. She is also really taking care of what she is creating. She is very deep in her presence, and this is allowing us to not only receive what we manifest, but actually grow it. And this is really important. But again, we have the Hermit, so the importance of actually looking inside and proceed, following our star, following what really has a deeper meaning to us, something that it's not found outside but inside. And this is the whole point. And we have the Chariot, again, a transition. Could be a slow transition, doesn't have to be something extremely quick, but it's a transition that will allow us to be in balance. And with the Chariot we also kind of have the light and shadows, yeah, kind of balancing together to allow us actually to move on. So it makes perfect sense. Ooh, 10 of Cups at the bottom. So we have a major important cycle that is actually ending, and again, this is about this type of energy. It's about the devil, the karma energy. And this cycle that is ending, and I see this with the Ten of Swords, is something that is done, is completed. We just need to release it, to understand that this is finished. It has already worked out. Its karma, its lessons has already been learned. It's just that we need to not follow the old patterns, but allow ourselves to step into a new reality, a new version of ourselves. And this could be about the Emperor energy, maybe over controlling, maybe not letting ourselves, not allowing ourselves to receive, for example, but being really in that kind of very masculine energy that just wants to control and to impose instead of stepping back and just allowing things to flow their way. And the Five of Swords, it's really about self-sabotaging, so it could really be this. And what we have, when we allow this energy to actually be released, is again the wish fulfillment. This is happiness to me. This is that emotional fulfillment, a new home in a sense, a new sense of home or family, whatever home means to you, whatever you are trying to manifest. So this is really, really beautiful, and I want to leave this here. It's really important just to remember to walk both sides of the coins, to look at both sides of the coins, and not fall back into the old patterns. And again, releasing the emotions could be really important, allowing this energy to be really released, maybe through an emotional release. Thank you very much for watching.